Hey, thanks for joining me today. This is Wade from Real You Inc. Today I wanted to share the art of being heard, some information that I've learned from the mindfulness-based stress reduction training that I'm going through, hoping to implement it into my own life and then in turn be able to teach it to other people. And my first step here is to just be able to share some of that information as I learn it, and in hopes that others can value from it as well, and be able to use some of the other things that I've learned to implement into the speeches and to the sharings and teachings that some of these experts have so graciously been able to teach and share with other people that are part of this program. And the first area of being heard is, of course, to listen, to really first learn how to listen in such a way that the other feels heard, and to lean in or be willing to lean in enough to the point where you're willing to be changed. Not that you have to change from it, but be receptive and open to be changed by what they have to say and learn from it. Whether it's what you believe in or not, learn from it. Allow that to be speak into you, and to be able to absorb some of the information and not be afraid of giving it space. Allow yourself to separate from what's coming to you. There's 4 components, and one of them is listening, but I want to step into the first on the list, and that is timing. When someone's speaking, I know that I've ran into that myself, that I'll speak too early. They might allow themselves to share what they're going to, and rather than have that little bit of pause, I'll step in and share something more too quickly. And I don't think it's an uncommon problem. It's something that's very relevant in many people's lives. And the awareness of that will allow us all to be able to grow and become better listeners, in turn, be heard more, and to be respected in what we do have to say and valued for, whether they agree or not agree. It's just being creating a sense of allowing. And the second area, what we discussed already, is listening, and to stop the continual thought process. While someone's talking, we have a tendency, a learned tendency from many generations probably, to be thinking of the next thing to say. And that's something to continue to practice. I'll continue to practice it rather than worry about what I'm going to say next. Actually be in the moment and listen to what someone has to say, and pay attention and focus on that solely, and allow yourself that space at the end to be able to step in and share what you'd like to share, and give yourself the opportunity to be able to analyze also what it is and whether it's relevant or not to share what you want to. And there's something that I've noticed in many of my conversations too, with people that I'm close with, and it's that nervous prepackagedness, where that space isn't created. We're just always on to the next thing. We want to squeeze it into our day rather than rejoice in the fact that we're having a conversation, and that's an important part of feeling better about yourself and feeling more connected to life and to your families and your friends and your colleagues, and treat it as something much more valuable than just get it out of the way so I can get it on to the next project. And that's something that I know that is relevant and important for myself to be more aware of. The third area is a word called agendalessness. And it's similar to what I was just going into, is we've always have this agenda in place, that we want to accomplish this, we want to accomplish that, and we take that into many of our conversations. So we'll listen to someone with the intent of what's relevant to me in this conversation. Well, it doesn't have to be relevant to you. There's value within it. and rather than bring an agenda into it, allow it to flow into you, allow it to be able to grow into whatever direction, and offer what you may to it, and share in the connection that's taking place in an organic way. And the fourth area is confidence. And when I speak of confidence, I don't speak of arrogance or how you carry yourself so much. It's more the confidence in yourself enough where you can maximize the other person's position. And that seems kind of weird, but at the same time, by doing so, you're putting their needs above your own and allowing them to be heard. And when they're heard, it allows you to be heard. And if they feel like they've been heard, they'll want to be receptive to what you have to say. And it's something that we really don't take into our own life in such a way that allows us to see the effectiveness of that particular angle to it. And in summary, there was something that the speaker said that I thought was really powerful and summed up the art of being heard, and that's, it's not what you say, it's who you are. And if they understand who you are, that you're a good listener, and you're putting your agenda aside to allow them to speak what's true to them, many great things can unfold from that. So I hope this serves of some value to you. I'm excited about the opportunity to be able to do more things that will allow me to stretch and reach into different areas that I may have never explored before. And I thank you for the opportunity to be part of this. So have a great day, and we'll be talking soon.